Burning the candle from both sides. Double whammy today. 6,000 sticks painted with Moldavite, now complete. 24, nearly 25 hours work. I did all myself, but I'm proud and pleased. They're selling quicker than I was painting them yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before? The day before. You love them, right? Well, don't we all? Seriously, don't we all? This is a double whammy today. Just cleansing myself. Wow, guys, I don't know about you, but social media is becoming really dark. So much negative energy on there. So many people screaming and shouting at each other. Woof. Give myself a cleansing. I've only been on it 2 or 3 or 4 minutes, but it's getting too much. It really is. For me, I tell people, switch your phone, your Facebook account off while your phone is with you. Your Twitter, your Instagram, switch it all off when you're out. Don't allow it to be on and disturb you, because I tell you what, it can take up all of your day completely, and it can certainly put you in a negative place. Come closer. Hello. Hello. I'm a little bit skewiff today. It's a bit bent that way. Maybe if I do that, I'll talk to you. No, it's okay. It's fine. Oh, I'm going to have some oil as well. Get some oil on you, Mr. B. Try some healing today. Have a little bit of healing oil today. Yay! Get some healing oil on. Temples. Help me see the truth. Help me speak the truth. Help me hear the truth. Breathe in. Blow out everything through your mouth. All the toxins, all the what ifs, all the worries. Again. Always listening to the music at the same time. Wow. Rub some on the heart and on the stomach. Clear the emotions and strengthen the heart. Isn't that beautiful? A little daily thing that we should always remember to do. And always remember to drink plenty of water. Okay guys, it's a beautiful day. Welcome to the Pure Energy Healing Academy. We're about to prepare now for the month's courses, which are just about next month. I think we start, or is it the month after? I don't know, but I'm preparing now, getting everything ready. In 2 days, the new angel cards, which are limited edition, they're going to be slightly cheaper, not much, but slightly cheaper, which is a good thing for everybody. But they're a lovely card. They're a lovely card. This time they're more vibrant now. They're a lot more vibrant, and the backs have got an angel on all of them. So as you see, there's the front. They're the most beautiful angel cards in my world. I love them because I was the creator of the images from the ladies who were kind enough to pose, to asking the designer lady to make the wings and the background, and then my writing. And you don't often see angel cards like this, guys, and the reason why is because they're too long. And most companies that you would like, if a company asked to work with me and said, look Mac, we like what you do, we'd like you to do some angel cards, they would never allow this on because it's too much writing. So that's why you normally find an angel card with only a few words, so that the writing is very big. And then you would go to a handbook. Well, I didn't want that. I wanted these cards for you to carry around with you without a handbook and just to read your message. So yes, they're a little bit smaller, but still you can read the message on them, and that was the whole point. So do you want me to give you do you want to go? Should we have a go? Okay, let's have a go. Close eyes, grab a card. What's our message today? This is what I do. Okay, so your message today, guys, this is for you. So I'll try and read it. Remember, go with me, work with me. I've got dyslexia, so I struggle in reading, but I'll do my best, okay? So your message today, my beautiful angels, is the angel of protection. You have come to the end of a circle. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. I am here to let you know that you have my protection. You have proven yourself. You have proven everything in your life. There is no darkness that can shadow your light. You can look back and say, thank you, because you are now wiser and far more stronger than ever before. Breathe and allow my healing and protection to fill your whole life and new journey. Oh, I take that on board. Thank you. I feel as if I am getting wiser day by day. I really do. And I know you do too. So that's our message today, guys. And this is how these cards work. I love them. So, do you want to see something? They've just arrived. Look. Let me switch the light on first so you can see. Gives you an idea of how I work, okay? So, on Friday, there's going to be 3 of us here working all day with 41,000 cards to box up. So there they all are. Can you see them? All set up to wrap, pack, and get them all ready to be sent out to you guys. There you go, you see? You think the life of Matt Bajerski, oh, it must be lovely living on that mountain doing nothing all day. Yeah, if you'd have seen me last night and my hands painting 6,000 sticks, the last stick, I'm like, oh, it was. No, I've got to be honest, working with Palo, Santo, working with Moldavite is a beautiful thing. I love my life, don't, trust me, I wouldn't change it for the world. Okay, guys, what's the topic today? How long have we been? 7 minutes, guys. It flies by these days, right? The topic today, I don't really know. What did I do this morning? I like to feel what I... Okay, yeah. We were talking this morning. I was really saddened by the social media platforms and how everything is being directed to artificial intelligence, and that's on all forms. You know, even now, I don't know if you know, but do you remember that there's actually a robot that reads the news in, is it China? It's getting, you know, like all the supermarkets now, it's all about, you know, computerized. They're trying to take away work from everybody, and even I'm being told, not that I'm into this at all, but the journalistic world is now being taken over by algorithms that are now pumping out, spewing out news through computers. And as you all know, if you think about this, all of the every company that you work with, it's becoming harder and harder to interact with humans. So it's all you know, you get sent messages back all the time, and it you know, on one respect, it is because companies are growing and they're struggling to get people to be able to, you know, give them all that information. I do understand that to a degree, but I still think that human interaction is the most beautiful thing. When you start to see this and you start to look at the darker side to this, we're heading in a direction where the separation between human to human is becoming more and more evident, and that then has a huge effect on children. You see, kids are actually becoming exactly the same thing. They're not interacting anymore. They're only interacting with these algorithms, these computers. And I don't know if you guys know of this. It was a very frightening thing that I saw, and I thought, wow, this is really scary. And you know, I saw something yesterday on my Facebook. It posted up via an algorithm, and it says, if you see any offensive this or that, please report. So I actually reported that particular post that was sent to me. I said, I'm reporting you for your offensive behavior, which in truth it is, because it's becoming evident that we're being censored every day and every moment, and I'm seeing some pretty scary things happening on all these social media platforms. People are being banned every day. Truth is being banned. That's the whole point. Truth. Well, when I say truth, if you own a company and you want to, if you own a company, okay, and you have an ideology of what you believe is right and wrong, then you are in control of that, meaning that whatever anybody says to you who works for you in that company, if you don't like it, you can fire them. Well, if I have a platform and say to everybody, hey, come to my platform, it's free, come and all share whatever you want, and then one day I think, oh, I don't like what you're sharing because it doesn't fit with me, I'm going to just block you and say goodbye, you're not coming back on it again. That's exactly what every platform is. So don't get into your head that, oh, well, it's so big, it's because of this and that. No, it's because of a handful of people who have an ideology, or more importantly, their own agenda to what they want to push in the world. So we're seeing that every day. Erin from Health Nut News, she does a lot of articles which most people wouldn't dare touch, taboo subjects that I find very interesting. They don't frighten me. I like to listen to them all. And you know, she's been attacked now, and so are many others. People who want to speak their truth because they don't like what they see in their own country, they are being attacked and shut down. So the freedom of speech and the choice to be offended is now disappearing. We won't have that choice to be offended. It's everybody's right to be offended. It's everybody's right to interact and say, hey, I don't agree with that. Oh, I agree with that. Oh, I don't agree with that. That's your freedom of choice, your freedom to see whatever you see. But if you're having that taken away, then you're not free anymore. You live in a society which is a regime of a set mentality that if you don't think like this, then you are either going to be a criminal, you're going to be I don't know, well, like they're targeting people who are saying, like, I live in Spain, right? And I came here because I wanted a better lifestyle. I wanted a safer lifestyle, okay? So what I came here to do was to do what I do in England. I started working hard. I didn't interfere with any of the system. I was just thankful that I was able to be here and live in this village. There's a lot of people who moved to England who are causing a lot of problems and separating England, and some people are saying this isn't right, and the English who have lived there are being neglected, and other cultures are being revered and given a lot more. So if somebody says that because they see what's happening in their hometown, they're now being labelled as far right. They're labelled as horrible things, and they're being even thrown in prison, which I think is very wrong. I think everybody should have a say, as long as you don't incite, like wanting to, behead somebody because of a religion, or that is different. You should be, put in prison for that. But when you want to just speak your truth because of what you see, and then people are calling you all sorts of things, that's when we need to start to worry about what's happening in our world, because what the governments and the system does, that is they're sending fear to anybody who dare speak their truth. And I was watching a little clip yesterday of a young man who worked in a bank who had a view about a certain religion. And somebody got wind of this, I don't know how, and then a group called Hope Not Hate then attacked him by going to his bosses and then going, I mean, it was horrific. And then he lost his job just for having an opinion. He wasn't hurting anybody. He wasn't doing anything wrong. He was just having, like you have an opinion every day, you just have an opinion. But these groups, which claim to be groups that are trying to protect this, they're not. They're the actual hate groups. So what we're finding is that what we think are organizations which are do-gooders, who are wanting to make peace, they're the ones now who are really causing the most issue in the world. They are deceiving, they are despicable, they are everything that, they're saying other people are, which is not true. They're the ones who are despicable. They're the ones who are racist and anti anything what they believe nobody should speak and say, because they're trying to protect something that actually nothing needs protecting if the truth comes out. If truth is truth, why do you need to suppress it if it's the truth? And if you've got a good point and a valid point to put across, then you can have a debate, not an argument, a debate about it and come to an agreement at some point. But if you want to suppress something because you know it's wrong, you're going to then fire all your ammunition to stop somebody from speaking. So we're starting to realize now, we're waking up in a world that we're seeing all around us. Spiritually is dying. Spirituality is dying. Love is dying. We are being suppressed. We can't speak anymore. We dare not even think because the thought police is now taking over. We are now becoming imprisoned in our own thoughts because we daren't say anything because of how the system is being created. The system is very clever. It wants you to shut up. It doesn't want you to speak. It doesn't want you to think. And you might say, no, that's not true. Well, trust me, you get yourself on a platform like me and you have to be extremely careful. Me, I don't care because I have my work. I do my job. I'm always going to be okay because I work every day as long as I'm fit and healthy. I am nobody's pet. Nobody has anything on me. Nobody can say, oh, I know what you've done and I'm going to hold it against you, which a lot of politicians, a lot of people who once said one thing and now say another, that's because they've got stuff on them. So we're starting to realize that I don't have anything on me. You can come here, you can look in every drawer, you can look on my computer. I've got nothing to hide. All my staff do. Everything is open. I don't care because I haven't done anything wrong. So I'm a danger to the system because they've got nothing on me. And this is how the system works. It tries to get something on you. The worst thing they can do is maybe look at my business and say, right, we're going to tax you. Well, I've got nothing to hide. Everything goes through my business and from my bank. You can do what you want. I'm here. So again, the system can't hurt me. They can slander me and lie, and they can make false allegations like they do, which is now we all starting to realize that the media, the mainstream media, is a complete and utter fabrication to its highest degree. It is fake news. Nearly 99.9% of anything that you watch on BBC TV is a lie, is manipulated for the benefit of those who make the programs. And you know what, guys? How many programs do you watch and see on? Ask yourself this question. This is what, people like me do. We ask ourselves why our kids are so depressed, why our children are low and feeling addicted to the phone. Why are they they can't communicate? Because the system has made it that way deliberately. So the system, and this is true, and I'm just going to verify this and back it up with something really powerful that should make you think about this. Facebook has been caught red-handed by anything that your children put out, type. If there are keywords like depressed, down, feeling sad, angry, disappointed, feel like I want to kill myself. The algorithms, the search of those words, bing, go straight back to Facebook, and then they send that person, your child, a message to buy something. Now, did you know that they employ psychologists, to figure out how best to make money on your children and on you and me? So whenever a child is sad, the psychologists realize that you are vulnerable to buying something to cheer you up, because the world stage is about buying. Cheer yourself up, have your next handbag, buy this next gadget which is useless, buy this, buy that, all there, because it is a dark side that nobody will talk about. But it's true. It's all true. And you see very few beautiful things that are put on the mainstream. Very few things. Like, at the moment, a friend of mine is working on a documentary. And it's an amazing documentary about highlighting certain geniuses in the world, hugely beautiful people who have worked every day of their life. And this documentary is going to highlight within each of those souls, in whatever work of life they do. The documentary is geared up to try and find a connection to all of these amazing souls, what they have done in their life, and is there a connection that will help you find your purpose and your path. And you see, something like that would never ever be shown on mainstream media. It would have to be a Netflix, it would have to be an independent source, and funding would be independent. So when you look at the likes of BBC and all these companies, it's all geared up with fear. It's all geared up with pulling somebody down. It's all geared up with hurting people and sending fear to you not to say anything, not to use your gifts and your power. It's to suppress you so the system becomes stronger. You feed the system and then everything's fine. It doesn't want you to be strong and powerful, because when you become strong and powerful, you become aware of everything, and then you see, hey, this system is really wrong. So you can see how the system is a big bully. It's a bully that in a lovely, beautiful schoolyard full of kids, the biggest bully who wants to steal your money, who wants you to only buy his marbles, who wants you to give him all your spending money every day, he's going to employ people who are going to do his bullying. He's going to employ people who is going to watch everybody else and come back and report it. He's going to employ somebody to make sure that they're going to send fear to everybody. You see, it's like our world is a playground filled with one bully who employs lots of people to regulate everything, you know? Do you understand what I'm saying? The world is not equal. The world is not there to help one another. That has been gone a long time. The government is not there to help us. The government is there as the big bully. The law is there to suppress the truth and justice. Do you understand that? And when you understand this, you realize that light workers are up against this every day. So the likes of your watching and listening on social media, because now there's still a little bit of freedom there, you can see how we're now being targeted there because we're a danger. You who speak the truth about health are a danger, and how they use that is that you're telling people dangerous things. And they should be coming to the pharmaceutical industry because we have science and we have this. You see? And we have been curing ourselves for decades with health. We are sharing the truth about how to help children, how to get out of these painful situations of life, because the system didn't show them how to live an earthly life after leaving the system. the prison of a school, of the brainwashing, of the memory brainwashing of what you should and shouldn't think. But it doesn't teach you your life skills, how to handle emotional situations. And therefore you guys, you light workers, are there to pick up the pieces after they've left school. We are the ones to see them who try to kill themselves, who take tablets every day because they're depressed because of a system that has failed us. And we see that as healers. And we try to share this message daily. And now we have found out we are now being attacked every day. And we're at a pinnacle now, guys, that we have to find our own truth. We have to become aware that we and we alone have to take responsibility of our life. We have to teach our children more than what the system is telling us we should learn. And that's what I've been doing daily, and that's why I make these videos. And there will come a time, trust me, that I will be knocked off this social platform because I will be deemed dangerous, you see. And the day we start to realize that, when this system called government, whatever it is, nobody even knows what government is. It's not a person, because people who work for the government are just people who work for them. The government is just a building. So what is government? It is a fictitious lie, energy of darkness that scares everybody. And everybody works in that system. So the system is very clever. It knows how to manipulate everybody, and it can never be touched. So once we all awaken to this system that is a lie, is that suppressing you and killing us daily and hurting our children, once we realize that that is insignificant, and we can say we no longer believe in the system, we reject the system, we do not comply with the system. Once there is enough of us to do that, then the system collapses, because there are billions of people and one government, which is nothing. And billions of people can squash this whenever we come together. And then the system says, anarchy, it's all going to go wrong, we're all going to this, we're all going to that. Well, let me tell you something, guys. I went to a lovely little tiny island called Gili Air. There is no police, there is no system. There is just a group of people who live together very happily, and it works so well. People are so beautiful. People are so kind. People use their own intuition and their own minds in their own way without fearing how fast I should drive. Am I going to get a ticket? Am I going to get taxed? Am I going to this? They just live an earthly life, and they're happy. And people who come to the island are happy too. And it's beautifully organized chaos. It's amazing. People are free. And then I get back to my home country, England, and I see the prison bars which are invisible around us. So I could go on for weeks and weeks, but suffice to say, you know how I feel about the system. It kills us, it suppresses the truth. So I will keep on going on these videos, and I will share much love. I will share all my truths. I will share crystals. I will share with my work, but I will also never forget to share the most important thing in the world. That is that we as humanity need to find our truth inside us and not just obey. Okay? You are an amazing soul. You are gifted. You have genius inside you. You have ultimate power that can change the face of this world. You have been brought into this world right now at the most important time of change. You are here for this reason. Your voice, your energy, your thoughts, your intuition is here to change the world. Know what your truth is. Look at it and digest it and ask yourself, what can I do to make the change? That's the only way this world will change. And that's it really, guys. You can only do your best, and that's what we're all doing. Just doing our best. And always remember, love is more important than anything. Don't get too caught up in all of this in your mind, because then it brings you into the very energy of the system and the government that wants you to be in there. Chaos, arguing, fighting, disagreeing, hating, fearing. So don't get caught into it. Like your TV, throw it away. Like the system, throw it away, and then create your own system, create your own understanding, create your own power, create your own day-to-day life. Okay, that's what I did, and look at me. I'm happy most days, and I'm working on my spiritual growth every day. I'm working on myself rather than fearing everybody else's stuff. And that's why, let's go back right to the beginning. I switch on my social media and see everybody fighting and arguing. You know what? No thank you. See you later. Throw it away. Let them all fight. You be the light. You be love. Put a good message out there of love, and let's keep working on that. And I think that's today's message today. It's a lot of gobbledygook today. You see why I needed my Palo Santo, right? Okay, all right. Love you all. Take care. I'm going to start work now. Have a great day, guys. Love you all. Thank you for subscribing to Mark Bajerski YouTube channel. Have a most beautiful day, and don't let the buggers get you down. Take care.